Ah, vou tentar roubar esse cara aqui, ó. Vou tentar roubar esse cara, ó. Eita, boa noite, mano. Boa noite, Lich. Você dormiu bem? Se quiser conversar, irmão, você tá ligado, só chamado DM. Boa noite pra você. Não, caralho, era pra subir. Puta. Eu vou falar, esse ponto aqui não é nada estratégico, mano. Tem uma porra do negócio dos assassinos aqui, velho. Num prédio.
What news, Altair? I've learned much about my enemy. Share what you know then. Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
Tô indo assassinar meu cara.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Eita, minha bateria tá acabando. Meu controle tá acabando. Não!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Mano, olha esse... O que aquele cara tá fazendo ali, velho?
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this.
Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons meant to guide us, to
Mano,
save us from the darkness.
tá
that
dando um negócio vermelhinho pra você carregar.
These bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No. You simply accept their words
Vou
without
falar aqui o
question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Ele vai jogar lá.
Join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city. Collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Make room.
I wonder if he's being chased by someone.
Damn it! Didn't I just say to be more careful?
Today is a glory.
Infidels, die on him!
Leave, peasant, before I make
Step aside! Quickly! Yeah! You can't escape! How is this possible? Infidels, die!
Aí, foi aqui o cara, ó.
For centuries!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Never get away!
Ben MENOS.
Maybe you have no طريقة already lost. أريد أن أموت.
Senin gözün kafaya bile geçti.
أريد أن تموت.
Meu Deus, velho.
Kaçman fayda etmez.
Ah, não, ah, não, não.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Good people of the mass, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by singular wisdom.
Give up! You've nowhere to run! I can hear you breathing! No business here. I see him! He's over there! Death to the infidel! Stop
Join
running!
us as we do the illuminate.
Gel buraya. Gel buraya. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim ben kafir. Geber kafir.
You really made to see the truth.
Ederim. Gel buraya.
Unbeliever! He must be stopped.
Io devo usare il NPC figlio da puto.
After him, my disciples. He must not escape. Yes, he runs for me as he does for the truth. See how well you handle this. Join us,
Geber kafir.
Why? Why have you done this?
Ah, peguei o
Men
verdadeiro.
must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
سوف تموت هنا! سأنال منه!
Düşman fayda etmez. Beni yenemeyecek.
لن تفلت مني!
Beni yenemeyecek.
لن يكون ذلك عسيرا!
Gel buraya. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Gel buraya. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenemeyecek. Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
فليكن ذلك! سأطارده!
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Geber kafir. Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Kime boyun eğiyorsun? Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Ayağını ver.
Non sto usando questo combo.
Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Mio Dio, guarda quanti comatti.
على رسلك!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Ederim.
Let him get away! This won't be too difficult. You still can't.
Yenemeyeceksin.
Get him! I'll take you down! I will find you! I see him!
He actually managed to escape me.
Ah, vai cagar, irmão.
Altair, tell me you've met with success. Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast forwarding
Jogar vôlei. Não era, tá mutado. Tô não. Depois você me fala que... Como foi.
Safety and peace upon you, my brother.
My thanks, Rafik.
Eu tô
Is
mutado?
everything well?
Oh, yeah. Yes. The city rests.
Mano,
Should you cause a
tô
disturbance,
mutado não, mano.
it is wise to leave.
Agora que eu vi. O cara me fez
Welcome
beijo
home,
brasileiro.
child. What news? Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubayer and Sabran.
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes, but this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death,
Talvez eu zere hoje, hein?
will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
Mano, essa espada não faz sentido. Tipo... Se entorta todo pra puxar ela.
He better not cause any trouble. What is he running from?
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect.
Beijo, mãe.
You must be busy. I understand. You must be busy. I understand.
Vamos para o Acre.
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unknown.
Mas será que é aquele burro que fica me insultando?
Greetings, Altair.
Não, é o
What
barbudo.
news?
Al-Muallim has named another. Calls himself Sabrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic, he resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Akka's port.
I'll start my work at once.
Here are the places where you should focus your search. On the docks east of here, among the ships and their crews. At the chapel to the northeast, near the cross overlooking the port. And to the north, in front of St. John's Gate.
This is most helpful. My thanks for the guidance.
Altair,
Yes, Rafiq.
I
Rafik,
owe
seja gente
you an
boa.
apology
For what?
for doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believed myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
Maudit voleur! Je te ferai trancher la main!
Fudeu. Mano, como é que eu vou parar lá em cima, velho?
Que lui prend-il à celui-là? Bon sang, qu'est-ce qui lui prend? Cherchez-le! Non, le voilà! Attrapez-le! Leave, peasant, before I make you! Il va droit dans une impasse! Attrapez-le! Heathen, you'll pay dearly! Ramenez-le moi! Attrapez-le! Attrapez-le! Il veut mourir! Soit! Poursuivez-le! Plus vite! Puisque tu y tiens, tu n'es pas à la hauteur. Je t'aurai. Que le Seigneur ait pitié de ton âme. Tu veux mourir? Soit. Il ne doit pas s'échapper.
Nossa, não acredito que ele sobreviveu, velho.
Trouvez-moi ce lui! Je ne peux pas m'échapper! Il s'étouffe! Ramenez-le-moi!
Mano, como é que eu vou parar lá em cima, velho? Eu preciso desse ponto. Por que esses caras estão falando em francês, velho? Mano, mas que... Ai, caralho. Meu Deus, velho. Não vai ajudar, não. Não! Ai, filho. Meu Deus. Tá foda, hein, Fábio?
You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
You're not supposed to be here. Leave. Breathing.
Meu Deus.
I'll hunt you down. Found him.
I hear you're looking for information on Sibran. Karam's found something you'd probably find useful. Best track him down if you want it.
Não. Meu Deus, cara. Meu Deus, meu Deus, meu Deus, meu Deus. Eu acho que eu vou perder essa, eu vou perder essa, eu vou perder essa. Eu vou perder essa, meu Deus. Não. Ah, não, perdi não. É, ele tá muito perto.
Safety and peace, brother. I've been looking everywhere for you. I stole this letter earlier today. Read it over. Hopefully it'll be of use.
You were not allowed to be here. Leave.
about you turn around and go away?
Turned over to the order for conscription into the fleet. The Acre Port is now under the jurisdiction of Master Sibran, exalted leader of the Knights Teutonic. All crew members are to be turned over to the order for conscription into the fleet. All dock vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
I'd leave if I were you, before I really get angry. No problem. I hope they don't stop.
It's not my fault. I'm only following orders. If you want your ship back, speak with the court.
That's not what I'm after.
Then what?
Sabran's claimed near 100 ships. For what purpose?
A blockade. They're to sail for open water and establish a perimeter.
For what? Does Salah ad-Din intend to strike from sea?
No, it's not he.
Esse cabelo aí, mano, que é Nossa, é bloco só.
Why would one of Richard's own want to see him weakened in this way?
I don't know. Ask Sibran. They're his orders. I'm just meant to carry them out. Now, please, let me go. I've told you all I know.
I'm sorry. I cannot risk you telling him I'm here.
You think you can lose me? Don't lose him! He's fast! Stop! You must not trespass here. Come back here! How could you have lost him? There he goes! Over here! Du bist mein! Mach ihn verdammt und rede euch über den Haufen rennen! Mach ihn nicht aus dem Weg! Look everywhere! Den Mai seid ihr verflucht! Bewegt euch! Oder ich werde euch über den Haufen rennen! Ich werde euch über den Haufen rennen! Ich werde euch über den Haufen rennen! Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Er war ein Diener Gottes. Bin die Rache Gottes. Is he trying to fight us? Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Werft nicht gegen. Now, you should know that big fight can't win. Lass ihn nicht entheilen! How is this possible? Verfolgt ihn! Du bist mein! Gott, dieser Mörderer! Lass ihn nicht entkommen! Glaubst du, du könntest mir entfliehen? Leave, peasant.
Nossa, que sincronização horrorosa, velho. Começou.
When you are exposed, throwing soldiers from rooftops.
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in? Oh, perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night, and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
Puta que pariu, mano. Mais alvos pra matar.
Maudit voleur! Je te ferai trancher la main! What is it that you want? Du solltest dein Glück nicht ein zweites Mal aufgeben. J'aurai ta peau! Fiche le camp! Maudit voleur! Je te ferai trancher la main!
What? Why'd you do that?
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Maudit voleur! Je te ferai trancher la main!
Pô, irmão, você não vai fazer nada? Ou... Esse foi mais rápido.
You are alive, and I am still in Akka. Here is what I have to tell you. The only thing more dangerous than a drunken sailor is one who is also angry. I know it does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
You think this amusing? Do it again and we'll see if you'll be laughing. Ne reste pas là. Le Seigneur m'a donné la force dont j'ai besoin.
Meu Deus, meu Deus.
C'est trop facile. I will make you this shouldn't be too hard.
too many things. He'll hurt someone, and that's how careless can one get? What a fool. There's no need to run my rocks. He should stop at me.
Greetings, brother. How fares your search?
I've learned all there is to know about my target.
Share your knowledge with me then.
Sibrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Muallim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altair.
Of course, Rafiq. But I think it will be to my advantage. Fear will weaken him.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
He's going to hurt someone, I know it. You near there.
Yes, you! Come! Come see where he's off to.
Stop it, please!
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never!
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill
O assassino tá na frente dele, ele não consegue ver.
Are you calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
It seems the people share my concern. What I do for Arcre!
Nossa.
Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work.
He's gonna hurt himself. And when he does, I will
Nossa.
You can create diversions with dead bodies.
What's wrong with him?
No!
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
That fool! What's he running from?
Tá foda, tá?
Jar carriers can easily break your cover. Use the action view to gather information about it.
He seems to be in a hurry.
Should you enter a fist fight, guards will not interfere.
Sounds like some Jake.
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a room.
I've never seen someone do that before.
Ai, meu Deus do céu, Jesus Cristo. O bêbado me empurrou, velho. Vai se
You can
fuder.
create diversions with dead bodies.
Nossa, mano, ele não saber nadar é uma desgraça.
I wonder what he's up to.
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen. Er ist ein toter Mann, wenn er sich erneut hier zeigt.
Now why is he doing that?
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
leave this place.
Ne restez pas là. C'est trop facile. Tu veux mourir?
Nossa, mano, como é que eu vou chegar lá, velho? Acho que eu devo estar fazendo o caminho mais difícil.
Guards will not interfere.
Deixa eu tentar outro caminho.
Do you think he's been taken? Where's he going? How odd. He seems to be in a hurry.
É, eu acho que eu tava fazendo o pior caminho possível. Ah, meu Deus, como... Referências a Assassin's Creed Black Flag? Motivo os barcos.
Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez.
Boa.
Please, don't do this.
You are afraid.
Of course I am afraid.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Tasha was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
Freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
Mano, acho que o jogo tá mutado, né? Se o jogo tiver mutado, eu vou ficar muito bolado. É que tava até agora mutado, mano. Acho que não tá, não. Mano, olha isso, velho.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in.
Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Du kannst nicht fliegen. Tu veux mourir? Trouvez l'endroit où il se cache.
Ai, cara.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line.
Que absurdo, velho.
Traqué comme un animal. Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever chapapa. Un assassin! Il ne doit pas s'échapper! Help me! Il fait la copine! Ramenez-le! Ne restez pas là! Ramenez-le!
Ah, vai tomar no cu, velho.
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything alright, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafik. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not feel these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafik, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafik.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
Vixe. Estranho isso. Ele tá vendo umas coisas estranhas. Calmamente, man.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
Alright, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true.
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Então que eu vi tem mais um objetivo.
You can create diversions with dead bodies.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory.
Joguei uma de level aqui, joguei até que bem. Qual foi o seu frag? Está livre, mano. Qualquer coisa eu encerro aqui, mano. Mas qualquer coisa nós jogamos, mano.
Still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The peace of Eden is temptation given forth.
Carregar esse controle, velho.
Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned.
Tô jogando Arão com um amigo meu, se tu quiser colar. Mano, acho que eu vou encerrar essa. Pelo que eu vejo, mano, mais uma live eu encerro isso daqui, pelo que eu tô vendo.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way.
Cara, mais uma live
Through
eu
you.
encerro aqui.
What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Tá, tamo encerrando aqui, eu só vou pra Jerusalém rapidinho. E aí eu... Nossa. E aí eu encerro aqui. Tô poderoso, irmão.
He's going to hit someone. What is that force running at?
Não! Nossa, tá, eu devia ter
When you
pegado
are
outro.
exposed, tackle people who are in
Deixa eu só, mano. Eu que atropelei esse cara aqui.
Preparation is crucial to your success.
He better not cause any trouble.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in
Deixa eu falar aqui com o cara rapidinho. Nossa, é o arrombado.
Altair,
upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No. Their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad
Cara,
idea
agora que eu
that
percebi
they
que acho que ele não tem um dos
It's been a
braços.
strange day.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Pera aí, Caps, que eu já vou colando. Que eu vou só... Deixa eu só pegar esse viewpoint aqui.
Sorun çıkartacak.
Do you think he's being chased by something? You've something to say? When will you stop acting like a fool?
Tá, eu vou encerrar aqui.